In November 2018, three students of the Faculty of Tourism of the University of Girona were hired by the Girona Costa Brava board to create a new tourism product in the subsector of alternative accommodation.
Okay guys, we have already analyzed the market, and in particular, this needs to be offered to attract a very stagnant and little decided demand towards alternative accommodation. We have already done our basic research, and now let's perform the brainstorming, following the ideas-driven classical method, which fits perfectly our situation.
Perfect, let's go.
Let's go.
Guys, it's been an hour talking about ideas, brainstorming. I think we have 3 ideas left.
Exactly.
The thematic weekend hostel, the camping nature, and the isolated resorts.
Okay.
Why do you think, Joan, the isolated resorts is the best idea?
Well, as I was telling you before, I think my idea is quite the best because I like what it offers. So, isolated resort. It's like an Amish style. You know, Amish has always been apart from technology, isolated, and I think in the 21st century people are like completely addict to technology. And an addiction is always something bad, even if it looks like a good addiction, with sport addiction.
Yeah.
But we are offering to the customers something quite new. Okay, a disconnection of everything, but with all the luxury, and that's it. That's why I think it might be a good idea to implement.
I like your idea. I think it's nice.
Okay, what about your idea?
My idea is about making a thematic week in an hostel, and I think it will be great. Like, for example, you can be dressed as a movie star. The workers will be dressed like movie stars, and then it's an opportunity to make a connection between the guests and the costume and the work.
Yeah, even if I see your point, I think that's not an innovation because everybody can do this. I mean, like in Halloween, the Halloween day, everybody's supermarkets, hotels, everyone is with the custom.
But not
see,
in
I see
hostels,
that
I
point.
think.
What?
I think it's not seen in hostels.
I think I've seen it, and I don't consider it a good innovation, and I don't consider that this can give us money. You know, people won't come to your hotel or hostel just because you are dressed in a custom. You know.
Yeah.
What about yours?
I think if the stuff was like actors, no enough. Well, my idea, the camping nature, I know even if it's not a new idea, I think it can share some points with the isolated resorts. Some of them could be that people will not might bring their technology to the camping in nature. Maybe they will be tired after a long walking, after playing, even maybe they bring kids to the camping. They can do a lot of things. But yet, I think it stands on the middle point, and I think she's idea, it's good, but not good enough. It's not a breakthrough idea, and my idea is like in the middle point of somewhere, but not getting to an end. So maybe your idea is which we can...
You had a week to work. What is your proposal?
Good afternoon. After analyzing the market and discussing several options for different reasons, we have selected the best option, the most viable and practical one. Even if it's true that we had other alternatives, well, so we think this is the best one. And now we're going to talk about it.
It is a combination of 2 existing products that together generate an innovative product.
Our innovation is based on adding a playful product as a supplement to the basic accommodation in campsites.
Basically, it consists of a group of detective activities between 8 and 20 people, with a duration of between 2 and 5 days. You can choose.
For example, one of the various plots or stories for the 2 days pack will be the following. Customers arrive at the campsite, check in, and when they arrive at the bungalow, they hear a cry of terror, go outside, and find clothes with blood.
Afterwards, the camping security staff appears, and together they have to cooperate to solve the crime. During these 2 days, they find clues like the keys of an unknown bungalow, an old mobile with SMS, and other clues.
Okay, it sounds good. Explain me why implement this innovation.
Little more, sir. As you see, it has been well developed, generating a sustainable innovation. That is due to the fact that we had a domain and problem well defined. To get better on what we already have, to improve existing capabilities in existing markets, and also to be a master at adapting this innovation for existing markets.
I like your proposal and it looks well studied. Do you want to add something?
Okay, well, to summarize, we could respond stating the pros and the cons.
Exactly. On one hand, we have the pros. Firstly, very little investment is needed. It is summarizing props for the execution of the activity and publicity to publicize the product. Secondly, the power to influx of the groups, which imply greater occupation and higher income, of course. And on the third place, it is a different experience and the client will tend to return because there are many stories for the different ranges of days. So they never repeat the same mystery, the same story.
Okay, on the other hand, we have the contrast. Possible misunderstandings between customers with a standard accommodation and customers with a plate pack. But this potential problem will be solved quickly by separating customers by zones. Investment in time and tempos, but this is not an excessive investment. It is amortized in the short term and the tempos are mechanized.
Okay, so that's our idea of innovation and we did our best.
We enjoyed very much doing this project and we hope that it's going to be useful for you.
I really think we have grown a lot during this project and I'm really sure it will succeed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.